Hi, this is Tony from Digital Solutions. Let's see what we have today. We've got here the RCA 11-inch tablet, the Maven Pro, and as you can see, it's kind of hard to see with the glare. It's got a cracked screen on it, just the glass. As you can see, we've got the display coming up, but it's unresponsive. So the digitizer is attached to the glass, and so we're going to have to replace that today. Looking online, I have yet to see a video for that, so we are going to make one today, so that way the next person that needs to do it will have one. The downside of having this display like that with digitizer unresponsive is you cannot turn it off. So at least we see I get to the power screen and nothing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have to be very careful. First off, we have two screws, one here, two more, one here, make it a third one on this side, so we've got three on this side and two more here. I don't know what all needs to come out, but I'm going to assume that they all do. I have my new screen here that I purchased from Amazon. You can get them eBay, Amazon, usual. And so looking at it, it does not look like it's going to be that difficult. It looks like it's held on with an adhesive and only one cable. But I know I'll need to get the total screen off of there so I can get to the cable. So that's what we're going to work on first, is removing those screws. And I have my trusty little container that when I remove screws I can put them in. And if you can't see, I do have a nice little variety of tools with plastic razor blades, couple metal spudgers, the plastic spudgers, really nice tweezers, a isosamo, if that's pronounced correctly, sue me if I did it wrong. And let's go ahead and start removing screws on this puppy. Of course, you'll want to pay attention, see if they all look like they're the same. If not, I usually take a scratch sheet of paper, draw a diagram of the item I'm taking apart, and then place the screws in the exact location that they come from, so that way I don't mess up and not remember where they go. But I feel pretty confident these are all going to be the same exact screw on them. That's three there. Two more here. Two more here. And nothing on this side. Looking at the bottom, I have two screws at the bottom. I'm not exactly sure what they're holding in, but we are going to go ahead and just take those screws out also, just so we can get everything out. Yep, all same size. Okay, so now I will go to my different spudgers and try and see if I can separate. Let's go with something that's a little finer. We'll go with the guitar pick. Aha! As you can see, get a little separation there. Let's take this plastic razor blade. I had seen clips on other RCA tablet products, and it seems like that the screen is just clipped into place, and so that's what I'm assuming is happening here. And it appears that surely is the case. As I'm passing my plastic razor, I'm hearing some lifting. I'm getting some separation already, so feeling pretty good about that. Let's go ahead and just stick this wedge something in there to kind of keep it separated, and we'll continue on with what we're doing here. Okay, so we've got that done. Now let's kind of gently stand it up and take a look and see where we have some connections. Okay, so it looks as if the back just comes right off, and it's a good thing I did take out those two screws on the bottom. As you can see right here, that's where they screwed in, right there on that port. Looks like some form of keyboard port. Okay, so we're going to need to remove a few more things here. I'm noticing this looks like my digitizer cable, because if I look at this one here, it goes straight there. So with that being said, I'm feeling pretty confident that I won't have to take this thing completely apart. I see my battery is connected right here, and before I go any further, I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect the battery. That way I don't have to worry about possibly shorting something. My antenna, let's go ahead and undo the cable for the digitizer. This little black thing should pop right on up. There we go. Alright. So with that being said, now it looks like all I'm really needing to do is use my heat gun and heat it up to separate the screen from the frame. So now that I've gotten this part done, I feel confident I will set this right here, kind of on it, to just add a little bit more support, because I certainly don't want to break the LCD behind it. That would be quite a bit more expense for repairing. So we will start out with my dual wattage Harbor Freight Special heat gun. I'm going to go at the low temperature, because you really don't have to get it super hot, and you're going to want to just easy work around the corner. There's a little bit of tape from the clear protector that came on the original screen that we're going to take that off, because I certainly don't want to be heating this up and creating more of a mess with that. So evidently this user hasn't had this tablet too very long. I understand her cat is the one responsible for why we're doing this today. So you're going to heat it up till it's warm to the touch. Again, you don't want to go super hot, because you don't want to start melting the plastic frame. Infuse it with a little extra juice there. Set it to the side. Alright, now we're talking. Benefit of using something like a playing card is you're not likely to scratch or damage anything. And there we go, finally. Okay, so we need to clean this thing up, because we certainly don't want to leave any glue or glass on this thing that could potentially cause any problems. And there you have it, a fully functioning RCA Maven Pro. Bam!